Hello, ReiZa here, and welcome back to yet another Pokemon Essentials video, where I'm building my fakemon region inspired by Greece, known as the Constellar region. Today I'll be working on Route 1, the first route of the game. For this area, I wanted to capture a more rural vibe with open farm, wheat fields, and small patches of crops. That way I have a fun excuse to create a new grass variant where Pokemon can pop out of tall wheat. Now I wanted to mention something, and that's the fact that the first version of Route 1 I made ended up getting revised. Mostly because I recently finished the actual in-game map for the Constellar region. Here's a real quick image of the region itself in its entirety alongside the towns, cities, routes, etc. When I first started designing routes, I didn't have a finalized region map, so the directions and sizes of routes were completely off. Once I had the region map done, I went back and adjusted Route 1 to match it properly. I had to move a few things around, but overall I kept the same concept and atmosphere from my original sketch. From now on though, having the in-game map will really help with route direction, scale, and the overall world consistency as I design newer areas. While the Route 1 revision plays in the background, I want to talk a bit about something I've noticed as I work. Every time I make a new map, I end up adding or editing tiles here and there, constantly discovering the resources and the visual inspirations online. I don't plan on making my own tile sets from scratch yet, but I do have a very specific art style I'm aiming for, one that's kind of hard to explain. One of my biggest inspirations for even starting this project was Pokemon Vanguard, mainly the visuals. Playing just a bit of the game really caught my attention. Its visual style had something I wanted to capture in my own way. So I'll continue to explore new tilesets and inspirations while trying to keep everything visually consistent so nothing feels out of place. Now let's talk about the roadmap for the first live beta of the game. For now, my main goal is to finish all the maps from starter town up to the first gen. After that, I'll start populating the routes with wild Pokemon, trainers, dialogue, and story elements, including my own fakemon for the region. The first beta will be a closed test, limited to only a few close friends, so I can get early feedback and fix any major issues. Once that's done, I'll continue developing the game up to the second gym following the same process. When I reach that point, I plan to release a public live beta so everyone can play. I want that version to be a substantial experience, hopefully around 9 hours of gameplay, depending on your playstyle. This is my first time doing something this big, and I'm super excited to eventually share something that I've made with you all. With all that said, let's jump in game and take a look at the new Route 1 revisited map. Alright, so here we are in Ephyros town, and one of the biggest changes you're going to immediately see is that I did change the tree tile set to look more like this. You've already seen the map for this area, and nothing's really changed. Here I have the map of the actual region, so you can see Ephyros Village and Route 1, which we're going to look at right now. So moving on, we're going to check it out. There it is, Route 1. Alright, let's walk around. So as you can see, I have the grass here, which is technically colored to be as close as possible to look like wheat. I do plan to add a few NPCs here and there, but like I said, maps first, and then we'll work on NPCs later. But overall, I think I want to say I definitely captured the route vibe I want to go with, which is, you know, this is the rural area, so there's not going to be a bunch of trees yet, stuff like that. You will see there's a bit of transition going north, you'll see, so let's head over there right now. I don't think my character can run yet, so we're going to be walking the entire way here, but this area does seem a bit barren. I can always change this later though. I also have to see what the testers, mainly my friends, say when they walk through this. Oh, look at that, already a change I need to do is a tile set missing there, so this is why it's always good to just jump into the game and test things out. We got some corn here. So far it's looking decent looking. This is a very big area here, it's very empty. I'm hoping with a few NPCs that I'll fill that up and we'll move right along. Route 2 is actually going to be over here. Nothing's been done clearly. I haven't gone into that point yet. And then Route 5 or 6, I think. No, 6. Route 6 is going to be over here. So you can already know that the progress of the game is going to go this way. I would like to jump in here. Here, there we go here. We got the water over here as well. Again, these tile sets might change in the future, but they're generally just going to stay in the same area. So the layout isn't going to change much. It's the tile sets that I'll probably change in the future. I'm very picky with my stuff. I want to capture everything. This road tile, this tile set for the road is most likely going to change as well. I don't dislike it, but I also don't fully feel it. And some more changes here for the tile sets that I gotta change here, or add there. Overall, I think this is a pretty good route in terms of the the length of it, how big it is. I guess that's a word I can use. But overall, I think this is a great start to Route 1. Let me know what you guys think in the description below, and I'm actually going to see you guys next time. Thank you again for watching. Ciao.